Dale Jr. there, grinding along in 13th position into the final laps of this one. Less than 5 laps to go for Denny Hamlin. How big might this win be for this team? The mistake at Chicagoland, the mistake on Friday in qualifying could cause some things potentially to get a little sideways in a group, and coming right back out here and making this kind of a statement, this kind of run. Team with the fastest pit stop all day, making the right adjustments, driver doing his job as well as he had. What a statement.
Yeah, they made a good rebound, and I was watching, like I said at the start of the show, to make sure that they could do away with these mistakes, these silly mistakes that's kept them from being more successful in these 2 races. And now we're seeing what they're really capable of.
Yeah, and I know they'll want to enjoy this, what looks like a victory for them, and not to put it down, but they really needed this for those things that you were pointing out, and looking ahead to Dover, which has been a racetrack that for some reason has just been the nemesis of Denny Hamlin trying to get around. They haven't had good finishes there in 8 of the last 10 races, so they needed this to stay solidly in there in case they have another one of those races next week.
Darian Grubb, winning crew chief in this race a year ago, went on to win the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series championship. Just under 2 laps to go now for Denny Hamlin to go to victory lane. Jimmy Johnson, a very strong run. Started back in 20th position, rolled his way up eventually into the top 5 and up now to 2nd place, but that's going to be best in class today.
1 more, 2.5 seconds.
As Denny Hamlin takes the white flag, 1 lap to go.
Just a great job by this driver. We've talked about how good he is at this racetrack. He put all of those good skills to use today.
Yeah, and so did his team. Best pit stop of the day, and by far the best handling race car.
And the winner of the 2nd race in the chase has gone on to win the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series championship the last 3 consecutive years. Twice by Jimmy Johnson, once by Tony Stewart. The 2nd chase race in 2012 goes to Denny Hamlin at New Hampshire. Hamlin wins it by 2.5 seconds over Jimmy Johnson. Jeff Gordon finishes 3rd. Nearly 2/3 of the race after starting 28th on the grid. Doc, if there needed to be an answer, the statement was made loudly today by both driver and team.
Absolutely, getting in here with Darian Grubb. And Darian, it looks like the pre-race huddle and pep talk worked perfectly. Your driver and your pit crew were flawless today.
Yeah, they really will. They did an awesome job. The pep talk really didn't do much because these boys are professionals. They're going to do that regardless, but it's good to know that the driver's behind us and we're behind him.
All right, Darian Grubb headed to victory lane, and now time for some burnout action by Denny Hamlin, guys.
He is going to burn it down. Denny Hamlin, the winner at New Hampshire today in the Sylvania 300. Lots of post-race coverage still to come from the Magic Mile, including victory lane, which comes after We Go NASCAR Nonstop, presented by 5 Hour Energy.